Hello everyone, welcome back to another video today. Today's video is going to be Samurai Reborn Isekai. So yeah, let's do this. If you guys want to actually have a better name for this, I'll let you guys. Anyways, let's start off with the Chaco. Chaco was having a nightmare as she remembered she's seeing a memory of her past life. She saw Izuku die by a bus, and she saw as her past life grabbed a knife, was about to commit seppuku, when she was literally hit and awake by Izuku. He was crying. Damn you! Why the fuck would you do this? As Ochako looked to her hand, she had her tanto. Izuku hugged her and cried. Why? Why? Ochako realized what she was actually about to do and cried as well. Unlike the last, what if Ochako is actually the one to actually remember? She remembers Izuku, what he likes to eat and everything. Izuku just kept crying. Until Ochako stopped crying and just stared at something. Izuku looked behind him as he saw a meteor strike the town. Let's go. As they got dressed in their armor, except for Ichaka, who wears this, a kimono and an old dress. Anyways, continue on. So now we go to Izuku. Izuku put all his swords on him as he ran outside to see what's going on. Izuku looked around as meteors started falling from the sky. This wasn't the start of. This was the start of their extinction, as he thought. Izuku gripped onto his Udachi and said, "I will change this fate." As Izuku started helping out the families that were trapped, telling them to go to the vault, and they did. But this was not all that was happening. Ochako threw a miniature sigh as behind Izuku, which hit a Viking that was raiding their town. Izuku thanked her as they split up gathering some of the men from the army who started fighting against the raiders. Izuku grabbed a bomb that he had on his armor and threw it at one of the Vikings. Izuku blocked a Danax with his Nodachi and slit the stomach of the Viking. As Izuku saw what was happening, a giant meteor struck the middle of Pangea. You got that? Samurai lands. As a giant dust wave was coming for them. Ochako was injured as she was running from a group of the Vikings. As they were coming closer, Izuku knocked a Valkyrie off and started killing the rest. As Izuku grabbed Ochako and started running, but couldn't make it as Izuku just ran into a house. As Izuku ran into a house and curled around Ochako, protecting her. Curled around Ochako and protected her. In the morning, everything changed. Flooding was happening around Pangea. Earthquakes trembled around the lands as a drought came upon them. Fire natives were started to come up around the lands as Pangea was going to hell. But you can see on the other side of the lands of Africa, the people, the elven, the 7 elven kingdoms, were sipping tea and having their days as they didn't care. As they laughed, as they had a front row view of the devastations that were happening that night. Anyways, the raid stopped. Everything stopped. Izuku and Ochako rescued from under debris by the royal guard that were looking for them. When Izuku got out, Izuku saw as the royal palace was burnt. Not on fire, but burnt. Izuku asked, how many have we lost? As Izuku was carrying Ochako behind him. Izuku's general said that they have now around 50,000 of the royal guards. And in 50 Roman legions. They have 50 Roman legions left. They have 50 Roman legions of our samurais. So 50 of 60. Of 60,000. No, sorry. Oh God. Sir. We have only 50 of our samurai legions left. That's more than I thought. Yeah, I thought we would all be wiped out, but it's not. How's our resources? Do we have any more left? No, sir. Our farms have been diminished, flooded. We won't have grains left. This devastation is not going to end. Anyways, guys, that's the end of for today's video. Hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe.